If you want to create a SaaS pricing model, you need these 5 different components of that model before you're done. I have done this for hundreds of clients of mine, and I want to show you the step-by-step approach I use to sort of think through what a pricing model is and how to design one properly. This is just the architecture part, so how we deliver value to customers and so forth. Go watch some of my other videos for that. So this is just for you to understand the sort of technical components of what actually structures a price that goes on an invoice somewhere. So maybe, hopefully, this makes sense to you what I get going. We have these 5: metric, modality, granularity, discount structure, and then price levels. So metric is simply the unit that you price by. So let's say it's per user or per API call, or whatever it is that you actually run through the platform, you count and then you charge. It can actually also just be flat, so this software costs $1,000 per month to use, right? Okay, so we're not counting anything except that you're buying it, right? So it's a sort of a flat metric in that way, but we have that. The modality then would be usage-based or license-based or credit-based. So we can have a user as a metric and then count the users as monthly active users, or we can have a user license based, so I buy 5 seats and then if I don't have 5 users, I still pay for the 5 seats because I have a right to use. Or I can have a user credit, so let's say every month I pay for 5 seats and then we count how much I use, and if I use all 5, then my balance goes to 0, but if I use only 3, then I roll over 2 credits to the next period that I haven't used. So it's a credit-based modality here. So the next thing is we say, okay, so we actually have a user and then we have, let's say, a license-based, and then we need to figure out the granularity, which is to say, it's not a rule anywhere that I have to price by the smallest potential increment, right? So let's say I have 1 user, 2, 3, 4, and so forth, right? We might also say, hey, why not say that it's 5, 10, 15, right? So we just price per every 5 users. So the granularity now is the unit that we price by is 5 of this metric instead of just singular ones. Or we might have what I call an expanding granularity where we say, hey, it's 3, 5, 10, 20, right? So the steps increase. So I have to buy 3 first, then I buy 2 more 5, then I go to 10, then I go to 20, whatever it is. So we're saying, well, the jumps or the tranches that go up in this pricing ladder gets bigger or at least different as I go up. So you need to make this decision or this choice for your pricing architecture. So you say, hey, you're going to pay per user, you have a license-based models, and you're going to buy 5 at a time. That's how this works. And then we're going to say, well, we have a discount structure, right? So this actually comes with the price level. So these two have to be designed together. But let's say that we're saying, well, the price level is whatever, $100 per user. And then you're saying, well, okay, so is it then $100, $200, $300, $400 per user? And then hence 500, 1,000, 1,500 and so forth? Or do I get certain discounts at certain levels of volume where we say, well, it's 500 and then this is not 1,000, this is maybe 900 because I'm getting a little bit of a volume discount. And then 1,500 we will only charge, well, 1,200 for that and so forth. So the discount structure has to be decided here. Once you have the granularity in place, then you want to go to the discount structure. So the discount structure can be a simple volume-based discount structure. So it can be volume. So that would basically be, hey, if I charge 100 euros per user per month, then we just go 500 and then maybe 900 and then maybe 1,200. So I have some volume-based. But I might also do something called like a wallet-based or other type of discount structure where we say it's not necessarily volume or just volume that drives discount. It might also be, well, how many of your total potential users do I have? Are you bundling other types of products from me? So, depending on your purchase, you're getting different kinds of discounts and so forth. So you need to decide on what actually drives discounts, if you have any in your product. Volume is the simplest and easiest one that is most widely used, but you might also have other ones. So share of wallet, bundling of purchases and so forth. So you need to sort of decide on that structure, saying, hey, what we really think closes the sale and drives expansion in our model is going to be whatever this. And then once you have that, then you can decide on the final price levels, right? And you can go, well, we have a user-based license model. We have a guarantee of 5. It says there's no expansion on it. We're going to have a volume discount. And we're also going to create some sort of a model where we're saying, depending on the purchases you have, you're going to get some sort of a discount. So let's say we have product A only. We're going to go with 500, and maybe we're going to go with 900, and then maybe we're going to go with 1200, sort of on the price points that we have here. But if you have A plus B, then instead of going twice the price, then we maybe go and say, okay, so it's 900 here, and then instead of going 1800, maybe it's just 1600, so I get a lot of discount on that. And instead of going 12 to 24, maybe it's just 2000, because you're now buying additional products from me instead of just the A product here. So you can run these sort of pricing schemes in different ways depending on your discount structure. But all of pricing and all of SaaS needs to have these components. What are you counting? Even if it's just a flat fee and you're actually not counting anything, how is it actually priced? So how do you execute the metric? User-based, license-based, and credit-based. What is the actual unit? Is it just singular units, or do you have some sort of granularity on it? What kind of discount structure do you want to run? And then how do you execute that discount structure with the actual pricing levels? So I hope this, let's say, gave you some language to think about pricing in your business, and maybe, give you a few ideas to make it better for where you are. Good luck with it. Hey there. So I create these videos for free so that you can take your great SaaS product and turn it into a great SaaS business. So if you like the video and you got value from it, you should, of course, subscribe to the channel and also